God. I'm, I'm sorry, guys. Um, had some technical difficulties getting started today, but we are finally live and direct here. And I appreciate your patience with me as I got everything up and running. And I'm just checking the stream. This is so meta. All right, let's go. YouTube. Had some technical difficulties getting started today, but we are finally live. I got to do better. I know. I will do better. I'm going to do better real quick. We're going to go with Watch Mojo's top 2020 fights first. Um, then I kind of just want to watch the fight, and we're gonna say, is this properly rated? And off rip, we're starting off with a One Piece fight, of course. Of course, it's Zoro.
This is Ashley with Watch Mojo, and today we're going
Oh,
to be
I don't
counting down
I don't
our
want
picks for the top 10
Ashley
anime
narrating
fights
shit.
2020.
Get out of here. Anyways, Jujutsu Kaisen. Come on, just how about we get to the fights? You see, this is why you can't trust YouTube. I was gonna do Watch Mojo, but now I just want to do whatever this guy's thing is. Now, what anime is this? I don't remember this show. Oh, Fire Force. And now in 2020, there were a lot of great shows. Doro Hetero came out in 2020. Which one is this? See, this is another reason why I wanted to go back and look at these 2020 fights because I remember a lot, but then I don't. God of High School, My Hero Academia, all very properly ranked fights. Don't tell me if Zoro was in Wano since 2020 and I'm still in Wano, I'm 5 years behind. This is terrible. Um, and forgive me, I need to switch over to. Um, okay, so wait. I want to make sure that I can see comments just in case they come in. So I'm going to do this youtube.com just so that I know you shouldn't be peeking behind the curtain. But I do want to double check. How do I want to make sure that I can see what's going on. Even though I know nobody's really in the chat yet, it's always good to make sure that I can see what's going on. They won't let me go to my live stream. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, there we go. There we go. Not helpful. Why? Why won't you let me see what's going on here? There we go. Anyways, so this was, in my opinion, one of the better fights in Darwin's game. Darwin's game doesn't get talked about enough. It was, I think it's essentially like a survival game. I don't remember if it was isekai or not, but I do remember it being based on using your phone. Like the game was on your phone essentially. Uh, really, really interesting anime to say the least. Um, Maybe we'll get a season two. It's so funny how so many anime are getting season twos. Oh yeah, see, it was on the phone, and it's like they pretty much create death matches on the phone, um, or you're told who you got to fight next on the phone. From what I remember, interesting that this made the top 10 fights of 2020. It was a really good anime. I just don't feel like this was one of those fights. I remember that guy in that armored suit getting into a fight in a high rise, and that one resonated with me a little bit more personally. Um, is this Sword Art Online? Kirito still having supremacy to this day. Um, as long as it's not alkalization, I'm here for it. I hated alkalization. And Sword Art was one of those anime that really, really, like, I really, really loved Sword Art a lot. And it's kind of funny to see how it fell to the wayside after, being around for so long. Um, so many new isekais came along that kind of did it better. Um, I like Log Horizon more than I like Sword Art Online, to be honest with you. Um, Crazy work. It's I'm upset that I try to get this up and running, and I'm probably not even using the right, probably not even using the right YouTube link. Kaiman versus Shin. Okay, so the first two fights were whatever. This is a great fight. I'm surprised it's ranked this low, but I guess because it's not as fantastical, that's the one thing I liked about Doho Hetero is that it's it's very raw. I can't say real because there's a lot of magic and stuff like that, but it is gritty. It is based in like more fisticuffs than huge blasts. Oh yeah, dude, I forgot he gave him the back of that hammer. And there's so much gore in this show. I'm surprised Netflix picked this one up. To be honest with you, ooh, Fire Force. It's crazy because to this day, Fire Force is still cooking. Like we still talk about Fire Force and what it's doing to this day. It is a beast of a show. I love Fire Force. And I think most people can agree that Fire Force has some of the best sound design. Let's see, can we hear some of it?
Creates explosions with...
No, it's just somebody talking, which I don't blame them because you get hit with the copyright if you have the sounds playing. Bro really hit them the Kamehameha fireball. It's real out here, people. It is real out here. Shinra's been involved in a lot of great fights. I mean, last year, Shinra's fight against the captain, why am I blanking on his name? That was an amazing fight. I feel like Shinra's always involved in one of the top 10 fights if Fire Force is airing. Now, God of High School really pisses me off because when this show came out, I was in awe. The hand-to-hand combat, the choreography, as you're seeing here, is bar none. And it was one of the first Korean shows that I've watched knowingly. Like everything else might have kind of snuck in, but I knew that this was a manhwa at first, and so I had high expectations, and they delivered. The fights in this show were so great, and it really felt like you were watching like something that could happen even though it couldn't, even though it's power fantasy. The physics of the fighting felt very real, and they put a lot of work into the show to find out that they butchered the story so badly that we will never get a season 2 really hurts. It really hurts. You see, I could talk forever on that one. Misfits of a Demon King Academy. So I'm surprised that this makes the top 10, mainly because Anos Voldegold is so OP that he really, from my recollection, at least from the first season, didn't run into too much adversity. So it's interesting to see that Anos really got up here in this in wake of things, just because he was never really phased by much. Oh no, I opened Premiere by mistake. Oh, my computer's gonna crash on me now. I'm sorry. Give me a second. I was trying to do something, and it said, nope. This is such bad TV. Premiere, stop frying my computer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to open you. Okay, I'm going to close it. Jesus, this is such bad TV. One of these days. This is why I got to stick to podcasting. No, not that I even do that. Oh my goodness gracious. This shit is just like... I'm sorry, guys. We're going to get this closed, and then we're going to get back to schedule. Premiere. Stop doing this to me. Just quit. Shit. All right. Are we back? I think we're back. Okay. YouTube, just bring me back to where I was. Oh, you suck. All right. We were watching. Oh my goodness. Okay. Back. Okay. So yeah, Anos Voldegold. Surprised that he made this because he really didn't face much adversity. He just beat everybody's ass as soon as they came across him. So interesting that he made the top 10 of 2020. Oh, what show's this? Why am I don't remember this one. Okay, a certain railgun. This is one a certain scientific railgun. This is one of those animes that I didn't watch, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like I've seen every single one. But Jesus, seems like I need to go back and watch this because, good Lord, they're getting busy over here. Is this a magical girl show? Hey, one thing about magical girls, they be fighting. Damn, this is kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. I'm here for it. You go, girl. Get busy. Um, so far so good. I'm liking this. Um, I you know what sucks is that there's so many great anime, and now I gotta go find. I'm gonna have to go watch another one. Yo, they be glazing One Piece so much. Scientific Railgun. I'm going to go back and watch that because that fight, yeah. Zoro versus Kamazao. Hmm. This is Wano. They were in Wano 5 years ago. And granted, I know they've been out of Wano for some time now. I just, I live in the past, as you can tell. Poor me. But yeah, Wano, great arc. It just took too long. That's the reason I stopped watching One Piece is that I was tired of being in Wano. And supposedly, because I'm at the Kaido fight, it's right at the end. But I always like watching Zoro fight. Like, this fight is peak. Like, my dude Zoro, he low diffs so much. Like, he is one of my favorite powered swordsmen. I say powered. I know y'all be like, oh, you don't have power. He has fucking powers. Get out of here. Excuse my language. See, God of High School got 2 fights. This is what pisses me off, man. Is that, like, the potential was there. Like, Jin was cooking. And he was supposedly, like, I think the basis of the show, because it was 5 years ago, is like all of them had ties to like gods somewhat, but not like Ragnarok. It was kind of like loosely tied. And he, I think, had Wukong or the same monkey that Goku is modeled after. And that's why he has that staff that extends. But this fight was peak. Like, this fight was so dope. It makes me sad just rewatching these clips and seeing what they did and how they just dropped the ball entirely, in my opinion. Oh, she was Lu Bu. Oh, God. This shit was so peak, man. Oh, yo, My Hero Academia. It's funny. I made the comment the other day that out of all the anime that exist, I wear the most, or I have the most My Hero Academia paraphernalia, whether it's shirts, whether it's pops, because I was really into it at one point, but the story kind of just went. And this is a good fight. My Hero always has good fights. Like, I haven't watched the latest season, but from what I was seeing people post, I mean, that shit looked amazing. So I don't blame anybody for saying that, they love My Hero and they love their fights because they put in a lot of work when it comes to the fights in My Hero Academia. I just never really cared for Endeavor. Like, he was just somebody hard to root for. He's the opposite of All Might. Like, All Might, he comes on the screen and you're like, yeah. And Endeavor, you're just like, all right, guy. Good job, buddy. Good job, pal. You're doing so good. We're so happy for you. I'm kind of disappointed that My Hero Academia got the number 1 fight, if I'm being completely honest with you. All right, let's back out of here. Let's see what 2021 has for us. Let's see what they got for us. Top 10 anime fights in 2021. All right, let's go. Oh. Wait. How's Naruto here? Naruto? Ain't no way. Hey, One Piece always gonna have a fight every year. Every year they're gonna be in this bitch, no matter what. I'm trying to figure out what these other anime are. I hope I watched all of them. I think the only one I didn't see from 2020 was the Scientific Railgun. Come on, guys. Let's. What? Oh, the beginning. The beginning succession. Oh shit! Off rip, y'all starting with something I haven't seen. What? Oh shit! This kind of looks cool. It's like a psychological thriller of some sort. What's going on here? It's a little dark, but Buddy is getting busy. I heard of this show. I have not watched it. This is making me regret my decisions. Um, I don't, shit. I mean, it's kind of looking good. I really got to go back and check this one out. Oof. All right. It's got some potential. Becoming in the beginning. All right. Duly noted. Mushoku Tensei. Oh yes, this is another one of those shows that has superior animation. Is it Studio Kai or probably not? Or is it the same people from Sentence to Be a Hero? I forget. Oh, jeez. I'm glad that I watched this because now I'm getting back to being ready to watch some more Jobless Reincarnation since it's coming back this year. I talk crap about our boy Rudy as being a little bit of a perv, but he's still a beast. And this fight against the serpent, woo, it was dope. I forgot how peak this show was. I haven't finished the last season because they got into like a little slice of life arc with him and his wife, and I kind of was like, but this, we could use more Jobless Reincarnation in our lives. I forgot what peak animation looked like until I stumbled upon this. Yeah. One Piece, Goldie Rogers versus Whitebeard Pirates. Jesus Christ. This is how far back I am that they have some of the best. Is this 2021? Oh my God. They fought in 2021. I'm so far behind because I do not remember this. I know of it. I know that they fought. This isn't news to me. It is quite amazing. I think it's properly ranked. I give shit to One Piece, but this is properly ranked at 8. You got the Whitebeard Pirates, Goldie Rogers over here soloing. This is kind of crazy to me. Oh no, Goldie got his people too. Okay, now that makes more sense. I was just kind of like, huh? Oh man, oh gosh, this makes me really want to catch up on One Piece. I probably should just read it. I've heard that reading it makes it go quicker. So that's probably what I'll do. I'll start reading One Piece after Chainsaw Man, though. I'm doing Chainsaw Man first. For sure, doing Chainsaw Man first. Never going to be surprised at One Piece. So I never watched Boruto. I've heard great things. I've heard Boruto is really good. I've just never watched it. And I've heard Blue Vortex is a cook. So maybe it's time. I check it out. Now I also heard the vast majority of Boruto is kind of filler, or it's not canon. At least the anime. It has to be the anime because the manga wouldn't be filler. But yeah, I've heard that the anime has a lot of filler. So maybe I'm better off reading the manga than actually watching the anime. But I mean, this fight, this looks dope. I know that that's not Boruto. That's, I think, the adopted son, the adopted brother, or whatever. He's got some extreme powers here. Jesus, goddamn. Oh man, Slime, properly ranked. I don't care. As long as he made the list, as long as my brother Slime has made the list, I am a happy man. And I am so happy that Slime is coming back to us in this heavenly year of 2026. Rimuru versus, I think, Hinata. Is that it? Was that what her name was? This was a great fight. People don't give Slime enough credit because the stakes aren't real. Like it's a lot more of a feel-good anime than it is painful. It's not ReZero. It's not, even Jobless Reincarnation has way more stakes than Rimuru and his crew. somehow, some way, Rimuru always finds a way. Like, what? I forgot about him, like, turning into a chimera. Oh, dude. They really pulled out all the stops on this fight. But it wasn't enough. This isn't even, I feel like, is this the best fight in this? Yeah, because they didn't have that much fighting in that season. It was a lot of, yes, 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 yes. World Trigger mention. Thank you, because World Trigger doesn't get enough credit. I love this anime so much, and the fact that we're getting a remake, just so exciting, so exciting. This was iconic. Seeing the top four attackers go at the neighbors, especially since up until this point, it's been, you know, the border patrol members against each other, always fighting each other, you know? So it was fun to kind of see them go all out against somebody that you could say is an enemy. Um, Love this. Love it. Love it. Cannot talk highly enough about World Trigger. When it comes back, I will be the glazer of all glazers. You heard it here first. Oh God. Attack on Titan. Warhammer Titan. Oh, dude. The final season, I, I don't talk about Attack on Titan much just because this show is so fucking. I love this show so much, and I also know that people have written theses on it, and I don't want to get into arguments with people. All I know is that this show's fucking peak, and the Warhammer Titan fight was dope. I don't know if I'd rank it this high. It was fire, but the Jobless Reincarnation fight, I think, was a little bit better than this. Even though this one is great, Mappa cooked. Like, let's not trip. Um, Jobless Reincarnation fight cooked a bit harder to me personally. Personally, not hating, not hating. I'm just saying, love Attack on Titan. So I think we have ventured towards areas of Black Clover that I have not seen because I got deep, but not this deep. And it's funny, a creator who I really love to watch, Meaty Mellow, always talks highly of Black Clover. And sometimes I think that he's like overdoing it. But watching clips like this remind me, like, no, no, no. Black Clover really was like that. It's just there's so many other anime that I think I just got washed away with things and didn't finish. Asta screaming doesn't bother me enough to not finish. I'm gonna go back. Oh, I gotta go back. Jesus, I do not remember this fight. This is definitely past where I'm at. Is that what? This looks great. I don't remember Black Clover being animated this well. Maybe I'm thinking about the earlier seasons and the budget increased because Lord. Also Yami and Asta going ham, it had to be, you know, at a 1,000. They're not, you can't go less than 1,000 with these two going crazy. All right. Maybe the Black Clover hate is forced, like they say. Maybe that's the case. Yuji and Nobara versus the Curses. This has to be season 1, right? Because season 2 came out 2 years ago. I don't remember her fighting. Ah, yes. Her curse technique was so dope, like using nails and her hammer. Of course, when you put up against Megumi and Yuji, it's kind of like, but she was dope in her own way. Oh my God, this is Yuji killing his brothers. Damn, now that I think about it, this is messed up because he's literally over here killing his own brothers. He just does not know it. Um, and I correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that those are Choso's brothers, and in turn, Yuji's brothers. Tough times. JJK is such a messed up story. Like when you break it all down, even if it has issues towards the end. I haven't read the manga, but I've heard everybody say that. Fate Night Stay Heaven's Fund. I've watched a lot of Fate Night, but I ain't watched it all. and I ain't watched this. I already know that it's probably ridiculously peak because if Ufotable is the one that animated it, they was not playing. They was not playing at all. Oh, scenes like this is what make me miss Arthur. Even though Richard's a beast, I've been enjoying Fate Strange so much. Um, there was something about Arturia. She did not mess around. She is a beast. I wonder what this Fate was about because there's always like a twist when they're like the ancillary stories and not from the main. Well, this did say Fate State, but then it's like hell some shit. So I'm like, I don't know what this is. Dude, they know how to make Flashy look amazing. Is this a writer? Are writers giving her this much issues? Or is I hate when writers have arrows because it's like, are you an archer or are you a writer? Which one are you? Don't confuse me. All right. 2022. 2022. Best fights of 2022. Come on. I said 2022, not 2021. All right. Let's see. Top 10 fights of. Let's see. Top 10 fights. Oh, we got a little Overlord mention here. Let's go. What we got? What do we got? Ainz. Oh, so we're already at the bottom with Ainz. This has to be season 3. Why am I not remembering this fight? Unless it's the movie, because I have not watched the movie. I do need to watch the movie. Is this a fucking what? Oof. Nah, I never seen this because I've never seen Ainz like struggle ever. Like he usually is low diffing everything. So the fact that there's somebody giving him any kind of pushback is very interesting to me. Summertime rendering. Yeah, so this is a show my boy LJ has been telling me I need to watch, Summertime Rendering. And it's been suggested also by my boy T Mac, who says that this is a really, really great anime. I gotta check this one out. I heard it's just a good blend of action. The story's really good. Um, but beyond that, I don't know much about it. I really couldn't say. Um, Action looks pretty decent. Damn. Whoa. Oh, they got it. It's nothing like watching a magical show and like the dude definitely used the gun there. Like, what are you doing? Using a gun. Oof. Shorty nice with the javelin. Man, what? She is not playing around. Wait, is this Classroom of the Elite? They have fights in the Classroom of the Elite? Wait, there's always been fights in Classroom of the Elite? Am I tripping? I might have been missing out on peak. I didn't realize this. What the fuck? What? Okay, I gotta go back and because Classroom of the Elite has always been something I wanted to check out. Um, didn't know that they be getting busy in Classroom of the Elite. I wasn't familiar with your game. It's like cinematic too. It's like Fight Club. They're like in the dark, fighting in the shadows. Quite interesting to say the least. Uh, what's going on? It's like cool. I don't know if I would rank this in the top 10 though. That's the only issue I have here. Wait, I don't see. Wait, people are talking to me. Hold on. Where? I'm confused. My bad. I cannot see that anybody's talking to me. You're making us listen to you ramble about your lack of knowledge. I, look, it's not lack of knowledge. My bad if you feel that I don't know ball. I dead ass can't see comments. What the hell? Don't tell me that people have commented and I can't see. Because now I'm going to be sad. Comments. Oh my god. Anyways, which fight is this? I didn't even see. What is this? What the fuck? I don't like that this is not telling me what the fights that are happening. What fights are happening? Oh, Denji versus the Bat Demon. Oh yes, this was great. No, but I'm in YouTube. I don't see anybody. Hold on, I gotta figure this out. Oh, no. Yo, okay. So now I see a comment. I see it. What the hell? I'm sorry, guys. I apologize if anybody's been talking. I could not see any comments, and I see. Is that you, Francis? I see Francis. What is going on? I apologize. I gotta figure out why my YouTube is acting like a little punk because I would rather talk to people than talk about nothing. But YouTube is just not allowing me to be great. Where the Alright, I'm gonna try to see if I can figure out why I can't see everybody. Why I want to see the live chat. Why is it not showing me everything? Okay, Francis. All right, I'm glad that I can at least see you. Where's Quad though? Quad and Art are saying that they are talking, but I don't see them, and that's why I'm confused. Oh, Yahweh, that was a big fight here. Or I never say his name correctly. You Yahweh. Bruh, see, I'm gonna get canceled trying to pronounce people's names in here. There's got to be a way for me to open my chat. Why can't I see more? Dude, I gotta learn how to be better at this. Moderating activities. Nope, none of that. It's not none of that. I don't want none of those things. All right. Anyways, I'm sorry, guys. I swear I'll be better. Wait, what the hell? All those chats? Wait, nah. Hold on. I gotta figure this out. They're probably flaming you at Discord. Yeah, they are flaming me. I dead ass cannot see anybody's chats though. That's why I gotta figure out why I can't see them. Guys, bear with me for 1 second. I gotta go to my studio and see why I can't see. All right, bad TV, but it's gonna be for the love of the game because I need to see. I need to see my chats. What the hell? What the hell? Come on. Go live. I'm already live. That shit is like, you're poor. I know I'm poor. Don't remind me. What? That shit's still not working. I'm sorry, guys. I can't see. I gotta figure out how to see. I think he. Wait, Rook's in there too? Damn, bruh. Maybe I should join the. Wait, well, where's the live chat? That's why I'm confused. Where they must be on a different. Am I on the wrong YouTube video? Is this the one that they're on? Oh my god, bro. Oh, I just found the chat. I just found it. Oh, yo, Ron, what's going on? All right. I'm sorry, guys. This is so bad. Hey, Quad. This is what happens when you block the little. No, I didn't block anybody, Quad. What happened was I tried to do two streams. I wanted to set up a vertical and I wanted to set up a horizontal. And what happened was I set up two fucking streams and it looks like I was watching. Francis, there's two streams and one of them you were on. Go to the other stream because that's where like Rook, Artistic Murder, my dog Ron, Quad. I'm so sorry, guys. I was on the stream that had nobody. Silva's live. That is right. Silva was live talking to himself when he had a group of people talking to him in his other chat. And that's why Art sent tomatoes. Art, send some more tomatoes. I need to make ranking of kings mention. Sorry, I got distracted. I was supposed to be watching this. I'm just glad ranking of kings was mentioned in a top fight, to be honest with you. No, I'm not ignoring anybody, dude. I swear I there were 2 lives. And I'm never doing this again. I'm just gonna do 1 live until I figure out. And I need a better computer because me trying to do 2 lives broke my computer. There we go. Thank you, Art. I feel alive again. The tomatoes make me feel alive. But yeah, Boji cut up, bro. I love this. I love the fact that like Boji didn't get stronger. He just utilized his techniques. And in a world full of big, strong people, Boji was the best. Attack on Titans! Jaegerist! Oh, dude, I loved this scene so much. Send the tomatoes. That's fine, especially if you're sending them for Attack on Titans. Our girl Sasha likes to make potatoes and tomatoes together. It's because I'm like, what? I mentioned nothing of color. I love all creeds, colors, and religions. All of them. Maybe not Satanist, but, you know, after those, you know, we're good. This was great. Mappa cooked. Mappa cooked as usual, per usual on this one. The Cart Titan. It was weird how people were so obsessed with the Cart Titan. Poor Sasha. She deserved better. She was like she was like the one character who was just innocent, just living her life, just wanted to eat. Just wanted to hunt. And that bitch Gabby. Bitch. Yeah, I said it. I don't care. Is this your ranking? No, dude. I'm just watching other people's YouTubes. And I'm like, yeah, this is properly ranked. This is not properly ranked. Like, they had this one fight earlier that was just like, it shouldn't have even been on here. Boji is at least 6. Like 6 years old or like number 6 in fight. My hero always getting glazed, bro. I mean, even though this was a good fight. Shigaraki. That motherfucker. Shigaraki, man. Endeavor just, there's something about him that just doesn't sit right with me. I'm not a fan. I just... Move out the way, Endeavor. Move out the way for the new gens. We ain't here for this. You know, let Midoriya come through. It's so funny. I don't ever think of Midoriya. I always think Deku. Like, I forget that his name is Midoriya. It's crazy, man. I really loved My Hero Academia. Now I'm just like, bruh, whatever. You know, that's great. I'm glad that you exist. I should watch the final season. I'll probably change my mind. I will watch Gacha Kuda. I gotta finish Gacha Kuda before I get to My Hero Academia. And I say all that, and they dropped that new Danwa, and I'm like, what the fuck? That and Chicken Fight's coming out? This fight is peak. You know what? I talk shit about Demon Slayer. I was talking with, I forgot who the other day. This was probably the peak of this anime for me. Like, and I haven't seen Infinity Castle yet, so if we're going by seasons only and no movies, this fight, the fight with the Sound Hashira, it's so peak. Look, they can't even pixelate the shit on YouTube, and it's not my internet. I got good internet. They can't even make it work. It looks weird because of how dope it was, and like, man, what I would do to be the Sound Hashira. Bro got like 2-3 wives. He living the life we all wish we lived. Yo, I forgot how cold this shit was. Yeah, that shit was dope. Inosuke. All right, I gotta go watch Infinity Castle now. Now I gotta go watch Infinity Castle. This reminded me to go watch Infinity Castle because this shit was dope. Oh, you always feel bad for the demons they kill. It's like, poor demons. Poor demons. Why you kill the poor demons? All right, let's see. What do we got here? Oh, one without a voiceover. We're going to turn you down a little bit. Oh. Kenpachi. Yo, the one thing about Kenpachi is he's gonna put in some work. You're in Japanese. I don't even understand what you're saying. We're not doing this. You say that all the time. Watch any and every random Donwa. You say that all the time, then I watch it. Oh yeah, dude. You know me, bro. I watch so many different fucking things. I can't help myself, dude. It's the ADD. I gotta finish Gachakuta though. Like that is. I'm gonna finish that. That and My Hero. Those are the two things I'm finishing before Slime, before the next season of Slime. Because once Slime drops, I'm going to be like locked in on the greatest isekai of all time. Oh my god, dude. Bleach. This is why, they can never tell me that Tite Kubo isn't one of the best mangaka artists. Like, all praise goes to Oda and all that shit. Kishimoto's a beast. But, like, as far as just raw drawing, especially as they aged, like, of course, in the beginning, Bleach looked a little bit more generic. But Jesus Christ. 1,000-Year Blood War. Chef's kiss. Yo, what's going on? You made it over here, Francis. How's the flame? Oh, I got a few tomatoes. They sent a few tomatoes over. I'm about to make a salad. About to make a little salad. I'm probably not getting to 2025 because I got to go to the gym. I messed up. I should have done to 2024 and then did 2025, 2026. Yeah, you shouldn't have messed with Kenpachi, dude. You were not ready. You were not equipped with the facilities, big man. This is in the first season. I kind of, y'all about to call me out, but I kind of skipped through Farron. I didn't skip through it. I watched the whole thing. I don't remember this fight. Is this like in the last episode? Or is this early? This got to be later. Do I need to rewatch Farron? I, in all honesty, I pushed through this anime just because everybody told me it was good, and like, it is good. It's just, I like magical girls, too. I just didn't resonate with me, or didn't resonate with me like I thought it would. Fake as hell anime fan because I didn't like Farron. Come on now, man. Look, I got animes under my belt. I just wait, is it Donwa? Little Donwa making an appearance? Fog Hill 5 Elements. Hey Francis. I ain't fake, man. I just didn't really enjoy Farron that much. Dude, I like slop more than I like the high end shit, bro. And I also don't. I'll be the first to tell you, bro, I do not love jumping on bandwagons. Like, when everybody's riding the coattails, except for JJK, I don't mind riding that bandwagon. But all the other ones, I'm just like, that's why I didn't watch Fire Force. Everybody was just like, Fire Force is the greatest thing. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll just wait till the hype dies down. Just like when they were hating on One Piece. I'm not One Piece, One Punch. I was like, all right, I'll wait till the hype dies down so I can watch this and enjoy it. This is a dope fight, but sometimes Donwa animation just does not do it for me, and this is a perfect example of that because it's like it's there and then it's lacking some elements. And of course, I'm watching the YouTube watered down version of it. I'm sure if I watched the HD, it would be better. But like, there's something about the unfinished quality of this animation, kind of to me. Like, it just looks very raw, and I don't care for that. I like a little polish. Throw the tomatoes. I don't care. Fog Hill 5, whatever. I mean, it looks good. It's just, it's like, oh, it's so close. It's like, it's so close, and they were just supposed to crisp the edges. Like the Detroit pizza. Imagine you get a Detroit pizza, and then the edges aren't crisp. Everything else is great, but the edges aren't crisp. And it's like, but that's one of the best parts of a Detroit-style pizza. Yeah, and I'm watching more Donwa than I ever have before. This is not making me want to watch Fog Hill 5. Like this, and it's subbed. I gotta make my eyes keep up with this shit and read. That's the issue that I run into it a lot. Is or maybe it's on my end because I'm looking at the playback and it looks kind of good in the playback, but yeah. Fog Hill, I actually want to not watch any more of this because it just looks kind of crazy at this point. Come on, give me something else. What's the next one? Jesus Christ. How did they get away with posting this fight? You posted a whole fucking fight. I post 2 minutes. I post 60 seconds of something and I get hit with the copyright. 10-cent count your days. They always look like Gacha game cinematic scenes. Not all of them. They've gotten better, in my opinion. Black Clover movie. Definitely haven't seen this. And I could see how this would be dope because Black Clover seems to have had better animation as the years went on. So the movies always cook. But going further back to you, Art, bro, I think that Donghua, that art style, you're right, that there are a lot of anime or Donghua that have that art style, but there are a lot of newer ones like, Lord of the Mysteries, Under the Three Rivers, The Last Dynasty, that are a little bit more polished. And I think that they're seeing that, oh Jesus Christ, this fight is crazy. I forgot what her name is, but she was always one of my favorites, man. She was a very, very, I like strong female characters, especially when they have red hair. Urza comes to mind. Melariona at 7. No? I don't know. This is 2023? Yeah, 2023. You don't think she's properly ranking? You think she should have been higher? Because Blade of the... Yo, this dude is definitely covering hella Donghua. I didn't realize that. This is more my type of Donghua action. You see how this is a little bit more polished than the last one we watched? I like this type of action. And, this shit looks like it's rotoscoped. Shit. I might have to go back and check this shit out. God damn. Yo, see, he probably got hit for the copyright because he showed 6 seconds of that fight, bro. Tencent don't play, bro. Tencent say oh, you got more than 2 seconds of my shit playing? Copyright. Nobody sees this. Levi, the GOAT. Levi out here with 2 fingers, half a leg, and still whooping ass. You can never make me hate Levi, man. The GOAT. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're talking about Melariona? I agree. She should have went higher. That fight was dope. Even though maybe this one should have been number 1. But I'm a Attack on Titan glazer, so. Oh, man. Dude, I watched these movies and it hurt my heart. Oh, dude, I forgot she was launching them lightning bolts like that shit. Oh, is this from the movie? No spoilers. No spoilers. No, this is season 3, so it's not spoilers. Oh, yes, I remember this. This was dope. But once again, I feel like the Sound Hashira was truly the peak of Demon Slayer. That shit was so peak. When it comes to 2D animation, you can definitely see a lot of improvement from China, but they have still a long way. Yeah, I agree. I think that per capita, they have a long way to go. But there are some flagship shows that are doing well. That's why I'm looking forward to watching Release That Witch to see if that's closer to the Lord of Mystery side of things or closer to Fog Hill style. Even though the Fog Hill wasn't bad, just animation style. One Piece, Luffy versus Kaido. This is literally where I'm at right now in One Piece. And I think I got pissed off because I watched this episode and then the next episode was 5 minutes of them showing me this happening again. I'm like, dude, I cannot do this anymore. I got TikTok brain now. I can't fucking watch you recap an episode 20 fucking times. I know Luffy's fighting Kaido. You don't have to show me this again. It was a good fight. It's just, man, they've been on they were on Wano for 6 years, dude. Enough is enough. I thought this was a show about being on a boat. Why y'all on a fucking island for 5 years? I gotta stop cursing. I'm sorry. Can you tell I'm a little tired and I don't want to go to the gym, but I gotta go to the gym? I gotta go to the gym. Oh, Luffy. We don't need to see any more of this fight. Everybody's seen this fight and then some. Jesus. See, he got away with posting the whole fight. Castlevania. Oh man, Castlevania is a show that I've been meaning to watch beyond the first season. I did watch the first season, and then I never watched the second. And I know Nocturne is really good. Like I've seen some clips from Nocturne. I just refuse to watch it without finishing the first Castlevania. Um, it's funny because people always talk about Castlevania having peak animation. It does. Is it anime or is it an American anime? I think it is a regular anime, actually. Um, this fight seems properly ranked. I would not have ranked the Kaido fight as high, just if I'm being honest. And I know that I'm probably gonna catch a lot of heat for that, but just being honest, I would not rank the Kaido fight too high. In my opinion, the early days, One Piece, the pacing is good. Like if they really, yeah, I don't get what happened during the Wano situation because they really just was like, all right, we gotta milk this shit, and it was just something about that shit did not sit right with me. Like I wanted more, and they did not deliver. Uh, this is an all right fight. I'm kind of surprised that this got to three, but then this guy's shit's been all over the place. Oh, I forgot that this fight happened in 2023. Well, damn. This was a peak fight. Maharaga was a tank. He was a beast, to say the very least. And it was kind of funny watching Suka try to figure out exactly how to deal with this situation. But it wasn't too big of a situation for him, that's for sure. We're quite close to catching up with the manga. Oh, is that what it was? Well, I'm glad that they decided to take a break in regards to One Piece, because people were all complaining, and I'm just like, dude, but like you could see the pacing was becoming a problem, and like they were like dragging shit out, and that's just not fair to the fans who are anime only either, you know? Because like I've heard numerous people say that they rather read it because of how terrible the pacing is. Oh, dude, brother, if I had a donut, I'd just be all over it, you know? Jujutsu Kaisen Glazer #1 here, bro. I love JJK, even though I'm probably gonna be pissed after the Culling Games. Everything from every person that I respect and love in the manga community are just like, yo, just enjoy the Culling Games because after that you're gonna just be pissed off. So it's like, all right, I'm just gonna live in the moment. Too often do I think about the future, not with JJK. No, I'm just going to live in the moment and enjoy its splendor. Uh, yeah. What's not to love about JJK, man? It's just good stuff. I'm guessing Art, you like Gachi Akuda more than you like JJK, and it probably long like story wise is probably way more sound. It would be my guess. It seems like the mangaka is a lot better at that than Gige. All right, so I'm probably gonna do 2024, 2025 Wednesday. Um, I didn't realize how long it would take to do each year. I thought that like these videos would be shorter, but they also picked some weird ones. Like I was surprised these Don ones made it into this list. But hey, we got to give love to the Don one too. You know, China's making their move, and I want to be an ally of China. Honestly, I'm quite similar to Silva. I hear hype series and usually try to stay. Yeah, except for JJK, as I said, JJK. I'll watch the hell out of JJK, um, just because it has a place in my heart. Otherwise, like I kind of like the hype to die down, so I can go in there and watch it, and I'm not part of the hype train, personally. Hence me watching Reincarnated as a Dragon and Hell Mode and all these other obscure anime that Art. I know that you watch these too, but a lot of other people are like, "What's this? I've never heard of this." I kind of enjoy putting people onto like the weird shit that nobody else is watching. But I'm gonna be doing more lives. Like the goal, I'm probably gonna be doing a lot less reels starting this month, and it's gonna be a lot more lives. And if there are reels, they're gonna be reels based on the lives. And then of course, never forget the Discord. We're gonna be doing the watch alongs every other Sunday, and eventually it's going to be every Sunday. I just got to get my life together. So forgive me. But we will be doing a lot more lives. The goal is to pretty much do at least 3 lives a week. And I'm going to be doing lives with the Anime Association. I'll make sure to send the link to you guys when we're live for the Anime Association as well. Where you'll be able to get to see Kaio Tim, LJ, Ginyu talk, all the gang talk as well. So it's just not me. So I haven't seen JJK yet, but I've heard a lot of stuff. Definitely would suggest it, Francis. You know more ball on anime than I do, and I think that you'll enjoy JJK a lot. It's just very good to me. But yeah, more live streams coming at you going forward, at least 3 times a week. Less reels. So if you want to join up, I'll be doing this around 6:30, 6:45. I think it's going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday for now, and I'll keep you posted. And I'll make sure to do a reel about this too. If you've made it this far, make sure to join the Discord. The Discord is in the bio. We talk, we have anime recommendations, we have manga recommendations, and we do a live stream where we watch anime. We all choose an anime and we talk. We watch the anime and we talk about what we want to talk about. And we're just trying to build a little community here at Silver Circle. So until next time, we'll be watching. The next time we'll be doing 2024 and 2025 fights, and then maybe a little round table with whoever wants to jump in there. But I will see you guys soon, and practice makes perfect. I know my lives are not great because I don't do too much long. I'm always doing like these shorts, so I'm gonna get better. I promise. We'll get better together. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the Discord, or you'll see me on a reel. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. Art, Quad, LJ, Francis, Ron, Rook. I appreciate you. I apologize for not talking to you guys in the beginning. I feel so bad. I feel so bad for ignoring you guys. I did not mean to. And I will make sure not to do 2 live streams so that I'm not ignoring one in the future. Senpai says.